This is the point in the series where I start having some hot takes. Book review. The Song of Susannah by Stephen King is the 6th book in the Dark Tower series. We'll just get this out the way right now. This is usually people's least favorite in the series. It is noticeably shorter than the previous 3 books, and it's a lot shorter than the final novel as well. When you read it, it kind of feels like a bridge between books 5 and 7. But I actually think a lot more happens in this than book 5. And if I'm being honest, guys, this is one of my favorite books in the series. Yeah, this book, at least to me, kind of moves the plot forward in a positive direction. Whereas the last 2 books, really, and the spinoff didn't really move the plot forward very quickly, this gets the ball rolling really fast. I think this was due to King deciding he wanted to finish the series as quickly as he could, and I do think that there are things about this that feel rushed. King gets kind of bold with his decisions again here. He has some really weird ideas that I think for the most part work, and there is a particular shootout about halfway through this book that I think is one of the best action scenes in the series. I think it's fantastic what Stephen King did with that. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, I do appreciate the fast-paced nature of this book because book 5 was such a crawl. Don't get me wrong, I still liked Wolves of the Calla, but it moved very slow, whereas this is just all go. I think at the end of the day, it's easy for a person like me to enjoy this book because I could pick it up right away after finishing the previous novel. And if I was waiting for a long time between books and then I had to wait a year for this after the previous book, yeah, I might have some problems with it. And I will say the ending felt in some ways to be a bit anticlimactic. I actually think that King should have taken some of the beginning of the final book and just thrown it in and made that the ending here. In some ways, the book doesn't feel complete. I think that's just due to King really rushing with this book. And that's okay, because I actually still really like this a lot. I like it certainly more than I liked the previous novel. At the end of the day, I really, really enjoyed The Song of Susannah, despite its flaws. And look out for my spoiler review if you have read this, because there's a lot of things I actually really want to get in depth about with this. Thanks as always for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.